You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX. There. Test and welcome to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we have Crookston Pirate girls basketball on the air as they get ready to take on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. The JV game wrapped up just a little bit ago, and it was Thief River Falls winning 45-36. We're ready for the varsity game. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. We'll have those interviews coming up. We'll take a look at the starting lineups, our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Quick update in girls hockey. Crookston leading Detroit Lakes 8-2 in the first round of the Section 8A girls hockey tournament. We'll keep you updated on that one as that game goes along, but the Pirates taking care of business in that game. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the pregame show. That's coming up next. We'll hear from the head coach of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Coach Paula Praska. Her pregame comments going to be coming up next right here on KROX TV.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota, ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's. 7.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we continue the pregame show as we talk with the head coach of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Coach Praska. And Coach, coming in, how have you been playing here over the past couple of weeks?
You know, I thought for a while there we were kind of playing better. We were playing together, playing a little stronger, and then we have these little hiccups. But, I mean, I think from start to finish we're playing a little bit better now, yeah.
And that's all you can ask for is that you just see continued improvement.
Exactly, yeah. Finally getting everyone healthy, so that helps. So then you see a little bit of improvement, too. So they just got to play together now.
And that's the thing when you have injuries, right as you get used to playing, all of a sudden you maybe get another injury or somebody comes back and then you have to get used to playing together again. And it does take some time to mesh.
It does. That and the sickness bug. I think last Friday night was the first time I had everybody healthy to play a game. That's kind of sad.
You get ready to take on Crookston tonight. What do you remember from the first meeting?
They're long. They're kind of quick. They beat us on the floor a lot. I mean, I think they're quick, but I also think we weren't very quick. But they are long, so we got to really make sure we're more not so predictable with our passing, and we got to meet the passes.
When you're playing well, what are you doing? Anything in particular?
You know, when we're playing well, we're just playing well together. We're moving the ball. We're playing well together. We're finishing, and we're rebounding.
The health of the team, how are you doing there?
Well, my one gal, my one post, Anaya, just came back. She kind of took a hard hit on Thursday night, and not really concussion, but, you know, like safety. And then I still have one junior out. She hasn't been cleared yet. She had surgery on her ankles. So we're slowly getting there.
Let's hope it just continues to get better. But can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Prowler victory tonight?
Well, we got to finish our shots inside along with our free throws, and we have to take care of the ball.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
And that is the head coach of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Coach Paula Praska, in her 5th year as head coach for the Prowlers. She's been involved coaching a lot of the youth and JV for many, many years, and including when her daughter was playing as well. But she has been a part to her, Coach Lowe. We're a dynamic duo for many years with the girls program with some very good teams over the years. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Jaden Hams, in his first year. We'll get his pregame comments. That'll be coming up next right here on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
Speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Hams. And Coach, coming in, and you've been playing some pretty good basketball here over the past few weeks, and it seems like you keep on getting better.
Yeah, we're improving tremendously. I look at the beginning of the year, look where we at before, and to where we are now is that we've made major improvements. We've gotten better in many different aspects of different things, and I have to be pleased with it. We're playing hard teams, we're playing good teams, but we're still playing very well.
What things have you been happy with from your team here over the past few weeks, as far as what you're seeing as maybe improvement or just overall?
For me, it's the dedication level. All these girls, they want to be here every single day. They're putting in the work every single day. Some of them that don't get a lot of playing time, they're happy when they get in, and they're giving me their all. They're doing everything they need to do to be in tip-top shape, to be ready to go and play the games that we know we play. And we have quite a few games coming up here that we have a very good chance to go on a little bit of a run and do some good things. And we'll see what happens.
Before we talk about your opponent, Thief River Falls, let's talk about now the junior high season is done. You've been able to bring some of those girls up, and you have a full bench for the JV game, and this is going to have a lot of ripple effects.
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be huge for us. This is huge for us to be able to know that, we got a lot of girls that are interested in basketball. This is one of the things that I said I was going to try to do when I came here, is try to make basketball a big thing again, make it big. And, having all these girls here, having all the dedication that they're here and they want to be here, it's huge. It's good to know that they're here and they want to be here. And, it's nice to know that we have a lot of options, and it's nice to see that we can play full JV games for the rest of the year. And, they enjoy it, and they're working hard, and they caught on pretty quick to the things that we do, which is super nice.
Well, and the other important factor is now some of your varsity players won't have to play in the JV game, and they can just worry about playing varsity, which is obviously going to be big.
Yeah, that's going to be a huge help. I told them today, I said, you guys need to realize you're not playing varsity today, so you're not playing JV today, so there's no excuse that you can't be tired in the first 3 minutes. I said, I understand if you play a half of JV, you're going to be exhausted quick, but you're not playing JV today, so we should be able to run and gun and go with it and do the things that we do, and it'll be nice to have those girls, fresh and ready to go. And this will be it'll be nice to see them just come out playing just one game and not having to play 2 games.
How you get ready to take on Thief River Falls, a team that you're able to beat earlier this year. What do you remember from that game?
I remember they like to play fast. They like to play quick. That's something that we're going to have to be ready for. They like the 3-point line. That's something we'll be ready for. And, if we can get out to the 3-point line, close that out, take that away, that's something we'll be excited for. And, we know we got the box out. We have to rebound. And if we can move the ball well and do the things that we did when last time we played them, there's no reason that we can't compete. There's no reason that we can't play well. I know they've been playing some good basketball recently, but, in my opinion, I know we've lost a couple games in a row, but we've played some really good teams, and I think we're also playing really good basketball, doing the things that we need to do. And I think tonight will be a really good game to kind of show where everybody's at. And it's a big win. This would be a big win for us if we can get this one. And if we can pull this one off, it'd be a big win for us. It'd help us in the sections, and it'd be a big win.
And obviously, you just want to keep on, get as many wins as you can here as you end the regular season. But more importantly, just to keep getting better each game and be playing your best when tournaments come around.
Yeah, for sure. We're getting close to playoffs, and I think we got like 5 or 6 games left, and we have a couple opportunities to win a couple of those games. So if we can win those games, that's going to help us out a lot, and give us a better chance when it comes to a playing game to play somebody that we might be able to beat or might be able to compete with a little better.
How's the health of your team?
Everyone's ready. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's ready to go. It was nice to have these 3 days off and be able to get everyone back on the same page. Everyone knows what's going on, so we'll be ready to go.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory?
We got to box out. We got to rebound. We got to move the ball. We got to shoot the ball a little bit more. I know the big thing is we like to shoot layups a lot, but sometimes they don't go in. So if we can try outside, shoot around the perimeter a little bit, get a couple of girls on fire, get a couple of girls hot, and run with it the best we can, break their press, do the things we know how to do. I think we'll be all right.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. We are going to have the national anthem, then we'll have the starting lineups, and also a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We'll get you updated on that Crookston Pirate girls hockey game as they're hosting Detroit Lakes. The Pirates are rocking and rolling at the Crookston Sports Center. So we'll take a break. We'll be back right after this. Now it's time to honor America. R.J. Zavril and Sons proudly presents for this listening audience our national anthem. And now it's time to take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have what you need, and make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They are proud to be your only locally owned auto parts dealer in Crookston, Napa. Crookston Welding and Machine. Taking a look at the starting lineups for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They're 5-14 on the season, and they're going to go like this. It'll be Braylee Weenan, a senior, Karina Bakken, a junior, Anaya Fields, a senior, Piper Green, a senior, and Taylor Berg, a junior. It'll be, again, Weenan, Bakken, Fields, Green, and Berg, the starting five for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. The Prowlers in their white uniforms with the blue numbers and yellow trim. And the Crookston Pirates, their starting lineup, it's going to be the same as the kids say, as the usual. I can't do that. As the usual. Brooklyn Waldall, a 5'10 junior. Chloe Bowl, a 5'10 or a 5'9 senior. Hallie Nicholas, a 5'6 senior. Maddie Bruggeman, a 5'10 junior. And Grace Bowl, a 6'1 sophomore. It'll be Waldall, Chloe Bowl, Nicholas, Bruggeman, and Grace Bowl, the starting five for the Crookston Pirates. Taking a quick look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill. They have one of those lunch specials. They have well, you can order online at draftsportsbar.com. And you can also, that wide variety of menu items. Anything from soup and salads. They have award-winning chili. They have all the great appetizers. They have great entrees as well. They have anything from burgers, tacos, pastas. They have tacos, wraps, sandwiches. They have salads that eat like a full meal. And they have steaks, walleye, salmon, a whole lot more at Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston, right next to the Crookston Sports Center. Girls hockey, Crookston leading right now. Last it was it 8-2 still? 9-2 final is the final score. Crookston advances to the semifinals where they'll take on the Warroad Warriors. At 1 o'clock Saturday, we'll have that on KROX Radio and KROX TV from the East Grand Forks Civic Center. UMC women's basketball, they get a nice win. They beat Northern State University 68-48. The Golden Eagle women hammered Northern State. Big win there for the Golden Eagles, a must-win. Now the Prowlers, they start the game with the ball. They'll fire up a shot. That's going to be off the mark, too strong. And Crookston will get their first offensive possession. Other scores, the JV game, it was the Thief River Falls Prowlers winning that one. And that was 45-36. And then I think that's about it. So girls hockey wins 9-2. UMC basketball, the women, they beat Northern State 68-48. And those are the scores that we have thus far here this evening. So good night already here for Crookston teams on the varsity side anyway. Now the Pirates, Chloe Bowl has it at the top of the key, dumps a pass off to Bruggeman. Bruggeman inside to Waldall. She is going to be fouled. Reaching in and getting the first foul of the game will be the Prowlers. That'll be the first personal foul on Taylor Berg, first team foul as well. Now Crookston with it. Grace Bull leaves it inside to Bruggeman. Nice quick move. She puts it up off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound grabbed by Fields. So again, if you're just joining us, Crookston Pirate girls hockey, they beat Detroit Lakes 9-2. Now a pass inside. Oh, the official missed it. Grace Bull tipped it, then it went off the hands of the Prowler, but they just missed it. It was clearly off the hand of Thief River Falls. Can't see everything, though. Now the pass on to the near sideline. A three-pointer. That's too strong for Weenan. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Crookston. It'll be Thief River Falls ball. Inbounding far side. Pass goes off left wing to Berg. Berg will drive right to the basket. A high scoop shot. That's off. Rebound grab by Bakken, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called. I believe that'll be on. No, it's not going to be on Grace Bull. That'll be on. Yeah, it is on Grace Bull. First personal, first team foul. Grace brought her hands down as the shot was going up. More often than not, you'll be called for the foul on that. Bakken gets the first point of the game. 1:26 in. And the second free throw is off the mark. 1-0, Thief River Falls with the lead. Crookston with the ball. On the wing is Chloe Bull. She gets it from her sister Grace. Puts up a three. That's off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Weenan. Weenan leaves it up. Bringing it up with the pink shoes is Berg. Berg at the half-court circle. Guarded by Waldall. Dumps a pass off right wing to Green. Green inside. Turning around. Putting up the shot. Way too strong. Fields with the rebound. She puts it up too strong. Grace Bull with the rebound. Grace leaves it off to Chloe. Chloe attacks the basket. Has the ball poked away. Waldall picks it up and puts up the shot. So Waldall picks up the loose ball. Gives Crookston a 2-1 lead. Can't really give an assist when you didn't try to pass it, but Waldall will get the rebound after the missed shot by the Prowlers. And coming in is Grace Bull. Like to see that aggressive take by Grace, and she's going to be fouled. Piper Green will pick up her first personal. That'll be the second team foul on the Prowlers. And Grace Bull will be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2. First free throw is good. 3-1, Pirates lead. Pirates 4-15. Thief River Falls 5-14. The Prowlers are ahead in the standings, but a win here would give the Pirates the tiebreaker because they would have won both games. So an important game here this evening as Grace Bull hits both free throws, and it's a 4-1 lead for Crookston. Crookston won the first meeting 47-31 in Thief River Falls. Now Berg cuts to the basket. Cut off by Bruggeman. Pass goes up top of the key. A three-pointer for Green. That's off the mark. Rebound out of bounds right to the Pirate bench. Last touch by Thief River Falls. It'll be Crookston ball. So a good start for the Pirates, leading 4-1. Just shy of 3 minutes into the game. UMC women's basketball, they beat Northern State 68-48. Big-time win there for the Golden Eagle women. They have Jamestown, who's in last place in the NSIC. That'll be at Jamestown on Saturday. Then they host Minot State, Mary, and Duluth. Duluth is going to be a tough one. Duluth second in the NSIC. But then they wrap up the regular season at Bemidji State on the 21st. So the Golden Eagles, just on paper, which doesn't mean much, they should be able to win 3 of their last 5 games. If they play like they're capable, could win 4 of their last 5. That would be huge, and they would make the playoffs, I would think, going in. Now, Pirates have the ball stolen away. The Prowlers put up a shot, bouncing around and dropping in is the shot by Berg. Berg will get her first points. 4-3 lead for Crookston. Low-scoring affair. Pass inside to Chloe Bull. She makes the nice grab and then puts it up. Boy, Chloe Bull went and got that pass. That's what you like if you're passing somebody the ball when somebody goes and gets it, and that's what Chloe did. It's a 6-3 lead. Grace gets the assist. Now a three-pointer for the Prowlers, and hitting it from the left wing is Piper Green. And we're tied at 6 apiece. Now the offense is starting to get going a little bit here. Grace on the left wing, up to the top of the key. Pass goes around the perimeter, off to the right wing. Now a bounce pass inside to Bruggeman. Nice move. Well, that's what you want to do if you're a post player. You go to open the door in the middle of the lane. She leaned to her right a little bit, and then she does a quick spin right to the post and lays it or puts it in for an easy 2. Nice move by Maddie. And the Pirates have an 8-6 lead. Fields will check out. Checking in will be Harper Vegan, a sophomore. Crookston leading 8-6. Pass inside. Now it goes out to Berg on the right wing. Berg for the Prowlers. Drives baseline. Cut off by Bruggeman. Dribbles back out. Leaves it up top of the key. Crossover dribble. Looking for some room. Also checking in. Ellison Gross, a junior. Three-pointer for Berg. That's off the back rim. And Green tries to save it, but she was out of bounds when she touched the ball. And it will be Crookston ball. 13:20 remaining. Off to the far sideline with the ball. Lob pass off to the left wing. Waldall. She was trying to get it inside to Bruggeman, and Bruggeman had evacuated her posting up. A little miscommunication between the two, but the Prowlers tip it away out of bounds. Crookston inbounding. Chloe Bull gets it from Grace on the near sideline. Chloe drives right into the lane, puts it up off the glass. Good. Chloe Bull with her 4th point of the game. 10-6. Crookston leads by 4. 13 minutes remaining. Now the Prowlers looking to answer. Berg hands it off to Green. Green, outstanding tennis player. Now pass inside. Green puts it up off the rim, and it goes in. Boy, what a basket there by Green. She was shoved from behind as she put the shot up, was able to muscle it up. And she's going to be at the line where she'll be shooting one free throw, trying for a 3-point play. Green will pick up her 5th point of the game. The foul is going to be on Chloe Bull. That's her first personal. 3rd team foul. The free throw's off the mark. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by the Prowlers. Karina Bakken. Full court pressure put on by the Prowlers, but Chloe Bull says, yeah, I'll break it. Putting up the shot, no good. Chloe Bull with the rebound, puts it back up, and that is good. Chloe Bull with the offensive rebound in the putback. It's now 12-8, back to a 4-point lead. And Chloe with 6 points now. Pass is tipped. And Bruggeman grabs the loose ball, and then she is fouled. So that'll be a steal for Bruggeman and a foul on the Prowlers. That is going to be on Vegan. That'll be her first personal foul. That's the 3rd team foul. And boy, the Gopher women, they knock off Iowa by a score of 91-85. First top 10 road win for Gopher women's basketball since 2003. Timberwolves win for the first time in Toronto last night, for the first time since, as Ant said, Bruce Lee died. I don't know where that came from, as a foul is going to be called as Waldall, but who knows with Anthony Edwards. He is quite the character, but been a good stretch here. Gopher men's basketball knocked off 10th ranked Michigan State last night, and now the Gopher women knock off 10th ranked Iowa. Gopher women having a great year. They're 17-6 on the season. To win at Carver Hawkeye Arena, that is a big win. First free throw for Waldall. She gets the free throw, now has 4 points. It's both of them, 14-8. Crookston with the lead. 11:45 remaining. On to the near sideline. Pass goes over to the Prowlers. Driving into the lane, putting up a little jumper is Kendall Zur, a freshman. Rebound, though, grabbed by the Prowlers. They'll put it right back in. And now the Pirates not able to convert on that trip. Pass goes inside, putting up the shot, getting it to go is Allison Gross. So Gross will get her first points. And then the Pirates come right back. We go from not being able to score to everybody scoring now on the basket for Brooklyn Waldall. Waldall now has a total of, let's see, that's 2, 4. Waldall has 6 points in the game. Chloe Bull has 6 points, and there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take one. We'll get all our scoring total up here, and we'll take a break. We'll be back. Crookston leading Thief River Falls 16-12. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Happy Joe's.
And a welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium, 16-12. Prowlers wanted a timeout. With the ball, cutting into the lane, looking for some room. Now the ball is knocked away. That's Ronnie King. Coming right back are the Pirates, and putting it up for a basket in the paint is going to be Maddie Bruggeman. Back and forth we go. Bruggeman now. 18-12, Crookston with their biggest lead. 10-20 remaining. Now the Prowlers come right back, and putting it in for 2 will be Gross. She now has 4 points. Driving into the lane is Chloe Bull, and she just cuts right in and gets her 8th point of the game. 20-14. The scoring has opened up, to say the least. Now the Prowlers, or the defense, is laxed. I think we might do a combo of both there. On the left wing with the ball. Pass goes inside. The ball is going to be stolen away by Nicholas. Nicholas drives into the lane, and then she just loses the ball, and it's picked up by the Prowlers. They'll push it into the front court. With it is Gross. Gross stops. She turns around. Dumps it up top of the key. Now a long 3. That's way off the mark. Rebound grab by Bruggeman. Pass out to Chloe Bull. She'll bring it up, and nobody picks her up, and she walks right in, and another timeout is going to be called. Boy, Chloe Bull, it looked like everybody was avoiding her as nobody picked her up. She walks right in. Not even Chloe was expecting to be that wide open. She was getting ready to pass it out maybe or try to make a move. She didn't have to do anything. She just have to walk right in, and she lays it in. And it's a 22-14 lead for Crookston. 9:24 remaining first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
After the Thief River Falls timeout, Crookston 22-18 or 22-14 lead, an 8-point lead. Into the free throw line, kicking a pass out, Weenan, who just checked back in. The pass goes around the perimeter, off to the right wing. Now it goes back over to Green. Green up to the top. Now firing a long 3. That's off the back of the rim. Leaping up with the two-handed rebound is Chloe Bull. Chloe off to the left wing. Bounces a pass inside Waldall. Turns around, puts it up good. Brooklyn Waldall, her 8th point of the game. Chloe Bull dishing out assists. That's her second. So 24-14, Pirates with their biggest lead. Thief River Falls with the ball. On the right wing with it is Green. Dumps a pass up top. Now gets it back. She'll take a 3. That's way off the mark. Rebound is loose and tracked down by Weenan. Weenan leaves a pass inside, wide open. Missing the layup will be Gross. And the rebound grabbed by the Pirates, Waldall. She leaves it off to Chloe Bull. Chloe looks. Gets it inside to Bruggeman. Nice spin move. Puts it up off the glass. Good in the foul. She's looking like Akeem Olajuwon with the dream shake down there. For you young kids, he was one of the best posts of all time. Maddie Bruggeman. Looking like Akeem Olajuwon down there. What a move. And gets the bucket. Will be at the line trying for the 3-point play. And the free throw is good. 3-point play. 27-14. Pirates with their biggest lead. They're on a nice little run here. They are on an 11-2 run. Pass goes off near sideline. Bruggeman, by the way, with 7 points in the game. Chloe Bull has 10. Brooklyn Waldall has 8. Driving into the lane, putting up the shot. Green, that's off the mark. Rebound to Chloe Bull. She'll dribble out into the free throw line, leaves it to Bruggeman. Bruggeman stops. Now drives, working on Fields. Bounces a pass to Waldall, along 2. That's off the back iron. Rebound, Chloe Bull grabs it. Now puts it up off the glass. Too strong. Rebound, Thief River Falls. Prowlers Gross. Dumps it off far sideline. Berg with a three, and she hits it. Taylor Berg gets her 5th point of the game. Boy, the Prowlers needed that one big time. 27-17. And now the Prowlers will be called for a foul as Grace Bull will be at the line. Looks like she's going to be shooting 2. Foul is going to be on Fields. That'll be her first personal. That is the 6th team foul on the Prowlers. They've done a nice job of distributing those fouls. Now Grace Bull, free throw goes halfway down and somehow spins out. We should say congratulations to Chloe Bull on being named the subsection AAA award winner. As Grace hits the free throw, 28-17. The region winners were a pair from Fertile Beltrami, former Crookstonite, Katrina Hitchin and Drew Gullickson. 2 pretty good award winners there. Congratulations to them. Now it'll be the Prowlers putting up a shot, getting it blocked was Green. And Grace Bull drives into the free throw line, leaves it past Chloe. Chloe stops, turns around, nowhere to go, underneath the basket. She'll put up the shot, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. And Green comes away with the rebound. 28-17, Crookston leads by 11. 6:21 left, pass inside, that's going to be stolen away by Grace Bull. Grace along the far sideline. She drives in, leaves a pass inside. That's going to be stolen away by the Prowlers. Long pass goes up to Green. Green drives in, loses the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be a last touch by Green. Good defense by the Pirates to step in front. Looked like the ball was slipping off of Green's hands as she was cutting in towards the basket. Looked like she tried to maybe cuff it, and it did not. Now the inbound pass, that's going to be knocked away by Green, out of bounds. Now to inbounding on the near sideline, it'll be Grace Bull. She gets it into Chloe. Rifles that one right at Chloe. She makes the grab, made a snap when it hit her hand. Now Chloe on the right wing. Bounce pass inside to Bruggeman. She makes the move, has the ball knocked away, but as she gets the ball back, she stepped out of bounds. 28-17 the score. One of the Pirate parents, the always complaining Pirate parent. There's one that just never stops. It's unreal. But he did not like that call, or lack of call, I guess. On the left wing, pass goes inside, turning around, Fields puts up the shot, that's off the mark, rebound, Bruggeman, and a reach-in foul is going to be called. Nice job by Maddie to be strong with the ball. And the foul on the reach-in is going to be on Karina Bakken. That'll be the 7th team foul, so Bruggeman's going to go to the line where she'll be shooting the bonus. 5:32 remaining. It's been 91 seconds since the last point. Now the free throw is good for Maddie. She's 2 of 2 from the line. She now has 8 points. 29-17. Maddie with the second free throw. And the shot is good. 30-17. Pirates have the lead. Bruggeman hits both. And a timeout's going to be called by Crookston. We'll take one as well. 5:32 remaining in the first half of play. Crookston 30, Thief River Falls 17. We'll be back right after this.
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Well, a quick scoreboard update, 68-48. The UMC Golden Eagle women, Raina Kalayaski, the junior from Barnum, Riley Jenkins, she had 18. Emma Miller had 15. So great scoring trifecta there for the Golden Eagles. They outscored Northern State 20-9 in the first quarter, 13-8 in the second, then held on the rest of the way to win by 20. Big win on the road. Now a pass inside, and getting the bucket in the foul is Karina Bakken. 30-19 the score. .509 remaining. Crookston leading by 11. Prowlers looking to make it 10. The free throw is good. Bakken gets the three-point play, 30-20. Prowlers, they needed that one. Every time the Pirates have looked like they're going to expand that lead into big-time territory, the Prowlers have answered. But Coach Prasko would like them to answer here with a little run of their own to get it down to a single-digit deficit. As the Prowlers knock the ball away, it's last touch by Crookston. So a 10-point lead, just under 5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Top of the key, driving into the lane, Berg. She puts up the shot, good. Boy, that's a tough shot by Berg. She'll get her 7th point of the game. It's a 5-0 run by the Prowlers. They trail 30-22. Now it'll be Chloe Bull cutting into the lane, and a travel is called on Chloe. 4:34 remaining. Again, Gopher women's basketball. They beat Iowa 91-85 at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Grokowski had 21 points. Maya Battle had 14 rebounds and 6 assists. Now it'll be Green driving into the lane. Right-hand scoop shot. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound, Maddie Bruggeman. She'll bring it up into the front court. Dumps a pass off to Nicholas. Nicholas has the ball knocked away. Last touch by the Prowlers. Nicholas will inbound. She's looking. Bounces a pass into Bruggeman. She makes the grab, has the ball knocked away. Berg comes over and pokes it away. Good weak side help. 30-22. Crookston with the lead. Thief River Falls with the ball. Driving into the lane. Berg has the shot blocked. And we have the student body. Their normal location was taken away by some of the youth girls basketball players, so they've slid over to the corner. Far sideline. Prowlers with the ball. Bounce pass. That goes over to Bakken. Bakken to Fields. Over to the near side to Green. Inside Fields. She turns around. Spinning jumper off the mark. Rebound, the 6th of the game for Maddie Bruggeman. She outlets the pass to Chloe Bull. Chloe stops on the right wing. Leaves it off. Cutting in is Bull, puts it up off the glass, good. Chloe Bull. That'll be her 12th point of the game. 32-22. 3:13 remaining, and the Prowlers lose the ball out of bounds. Again, Crookston Pirate Girls Hockey, big win in the section quarterfinals. They beat Detroit Lakes by a score of 9-2. So the Pirates will get the luxury of playing the War Road Warriors for the 3rd time this season. Bull, Chloe, leaves it to Grace. Grace on the left wing. She'll drive, pulls up, free throw line, jumper, banks it home. That is a tough shot. 5 points now for Grace Bull. 34-22. And the Pirates are going to be called for a foul. That'll be on Grace Bull. That'll be her third personal. And now we'll have our first substitution of the game. Morgan Bull will check in, replacing her big sister, Grace Bull. Morgan Bull, a freshman. Pass goes up, top of the key. Over to the near corner, firing up a three and an out, no good. Rebound, Morgan Bull comes in and grabs the board right away. And then a jump ball is going to be called. .237 remaining, 34-22. Inbound pass goes up, top of the key. Over to the left wing, pass is tipped. Grabbing it is Gross, and then it's, they're going to call a reach-in foul on the Pirates, and that is going to be on Morgan Bolt. That'll be the first personal, 6th team foul. At the line, shooting 2. Will be Thief River Falls' Gross. And she misses the free throw. Missed everything on that one. And she put her hand up to her mouth right away and said, I can't believe I just did that. Now the second free throw, that is off the back of the rim and in. That's how you answer. 5 points now for Gross. 34-23. 2:17 remaining now. Chloe Bull at the top. Dribbles into the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper and hits it. Tough shot there by Chloe Bull. That'll be her 14th point of the game. 36-23. Crookston trying to end this first half on a little bit of a run. Prowlers trying to do the same. Led the ball into the free throw line. The pass tipped away. It's going to be grabbed by Chloe. That'll be her second steal of the game. She dribbles off to the right wing. Gets a pass. It was intended for Bruggeman, but it's going to be stolen away by the Prowlers. Into the free throw line. Pass goes up, top of the key. A three-pointer. That's off the mark by Weenan. Rebound. Morgan Bull tracks it down. Her second of the game. She outlets the pass. Now cutting into the lane. Kicking a pass out, or towards the lane, I should say. Bruggeman has it, top of the key. Leaves it up. Cutting in is Nicholas. And she is going to be fouled. So Nicholas will be at the line shooting the bonus. The foul will be on Weenan. That is her first personal, 8th team foul. Nicholas at the line looking for her first point of the game. She'll be shooting the bonus. .111 left, first half. Free throw is good. 37-23. Now the second free throw. Nicholas, couple dribbles, eyes down the rim. Shot is in and out, no good. Rebound, Chloe Bull. Chloe turns around, puts it back up, too strong. Rebound, the Prowlers. 37-23, Crookston with the lead. Prowlers, Green leaves it off far sideline to Berg. Now inside, trying to get now a pass that's going to be grabbed by Gross. Back up to Green. Now to Weenan, over to the near side. It'll go to Gross. Back up top of the key, Green. Over to Berg. Berg with a three-pointer. That's going to be short. And was it tipped? No, it was not. 42.8 seconds left first half. Crookston leading 37-23. Morgan Bull will inbound. She slaps the ball. Gets it into Nicholas. Nicholas dribbles into the front court, stops, leaves a pass inside to Bruggeman. Bruggeman kicks it out. Green, no, it's going to be Bull. Chloe on the baseline, and she gets it. 39-23. With it is Gross. Crookston with the lead. She dumps it off near sideline. Shot clock is off. Pass inside. That's tipped away by Brueggemann. We'll give Brueggemann credit for the steal there. 9 seconds left in the half. Crookston with the ball in the lead. Pass goes off right wing to Chloe Bowl. She'll drive, puts up the shot. It was knocked out of her hands as she was going up, and that'll be the end of the first half of play. 39-23. Crookston has the lead here at the half. We'll take a break. We'll be back and have the first half scoring and the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All that's coming up next right here on KROX.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Accidents happen. Illnesses happen. When you need timely, reliable care for allergies or respiratory infections, sprains, strains, or broken bones, or urinary infections, you can count on Riverview Health. Riverview Clinic in Crookston is open 7 days a week, weekdays from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and weekends from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. For appointments, call 218-281-9595. When the unexpected happens, Riverview Health is here for you.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree at University of Minnesota Crookston with the best public dorms in Minnesota. Ranked by niche. With over 75 programs, you'll easily find the best fit for you. In this close-knit community, you're just around the corner from your new best friends. Plus, the U of M system has the lowest cost after financial aid in the state, so you receive the best value for your education. University of Minnesota Crookston. Small campus, big degree. The best of both worlds.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium. We have some youth basketball players out here doing some skills competition. And from the Crookston Youth Basketball Association, giving some good entertainment as they battle there. Well, let's take a look at our first half scoring. First for Crookston, they lead 39-23. The 16-point lead is their biggest lead of the ball game. For Crookston, they're led by Chloe Bowl. She has 16 points, and then 9 points from Maddie Brueggemann, 8 points from Brooklyn Waldall, 5 points from Grace Bull, 1 for Hallie Nicholas. Playing and not scoring was Morgan Bull. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, they were led by Taylor Berg with 7, 5 apiece for Piper Green and Allison Gross, 4 points from Karina Bakken, and 2 points for Kendall Zur. Playing and not scoring were Weenan, Fields, and Vegan all played, but did not, or also King all played, but did not score in that first half. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we're going to take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We've got a bunch of finals to pass along. We'll do that coming up right after this on KROX.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work. and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as the Crookston Pirates lead the Thief River Falls Prowlers in girls basketball by a score of 39-23. Got a little youth basketball skills competition here during halftime. As we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, great place to go before or after the game. Giraffe Sports Bar and Grill, right next to the Crookston Sports Center. You can order online at giraffesportsbar.com. Of course, you can get lunch. They have the lunch specials weekly. They also have the changing evening specials as well. Make sure to check that out and also be looking for their new menu. That's going to be coming soon at Giraffe Sports Bar and Grill. Well, as you heard on KROX Radio, and also were able to watch on KROX TV earlier this evening, it was the Crookston Pirate girls hockey team coming away with a big win over the Detroit Lakes, 9-2 in the first round of the Section 8A girls hockey tournament. The other game going on, Thief River Falls, they are playing International Falls. And let's see if we can get an update on that one to pass along here. I don't see a score yet. Or an update anyway. Nope, no updates on that one. So, as we take a look at the rest of the scores, it's girls basketball. JV, Thief River Falls beat Crookston 45-36. The varsity game, Crookston with the lead 39-23 at halftime. Women's basketball, Minnesota Crookston beat Northern State by a score of 68-48. And in the men's game, and that one, the UMC men taking on, of course, Northern State as well in that NSIC game. And the score of that one is 46-44. Now 48-44. Northern State leading UMC. Just shy of 5 minutes into the second half of that one. Donez Lindsay has 15 points leading the way for the Golden Eagles in that one. Other scores that we have in boys basketball, a final. Nevis, they beat Fertile Beltrami 62-55. Girls basketball, some finals. East Grand Forks beat Park Rapids 66-43. Roseau beat the Northern Free 77-49. Monaga beat Verndale 75-18. Monaga will be coming here Saturday for a doubleheader in both boys and girls. And it was Wadena Deer Creek beating Henning 66-40. And in women's basketball, the Gophers knock off 10th-ranked Iowa 91-85. And the Pirates are going to turn the ball over right away to start off the second half as we are underway. 39-23 is the score. Pass inside. And now a pass, well, they're trying to just throw it off the leg of a Pirate as the Prowlers Bakken. It'll still be Thief River Falls ball. So Crookston turns it over on their first possession. They lead 39-23. Inbound pass goes over to the far sideline. With it, Weenan leaves it up to Green at the top of the key. Now over to Berg. Berg drives baseline, puts up the little runner, and it rattles around and drops in good. Berg with 9 points. Now 39-25. Top of the key with the ball, dribbling off to the right wing, over to the near sideline. A lob pass inside. That's going to be grabbed by Bruggeman. Then she's tied up by Berg. Berg having a nice start to the second half here. It'll be a jump ball. The possession arrow in favor of Thief River Falls. Prowlers will have it. This is the Pirates played a full JV game. They brought up some junior high players, 7th and 8th graders. They said it's optional if you want to come up. Every single girl on both teams said, yeah, we'll come up. So they're getting some extra practice time. Now it'll be Weenan for a three, and she hits it. A 5-0 run to start it off for the Prowlers. 16:48 remaining. 39-28. A 5-0 run for Thief River Falls in the first minute 20. Now up to the left wing, Grace Bull with a three, and she hits it. Grace Bull answers with a three. 42-28. Crookston leading. Berg will bring it up for the Prowlers. Has the ball poked away, regains control, hands it off to Green. Green kicks it over to Field. Fields up top. Now cutting in Berg. She had the ball maybe grabbed a little bit by Grace Bull, but Grace is going to pick up her 4th foul on the blocking foul, and quickly Morgan Bull will check in. That'll be the 4th personal foul on Grace Bull. So she'll come out a minute 53 into the second half. Weenan leaves it off to Green. Now inside to Fields. Fields has the ball knocked away. The ball is loose. Good hustle by Fields to dive down and tap it out to a teammate. Weenan has the ball stolen away by Hallie Nicholas. Nicholas leaves it off to Bruggeman, who will bring it up. Left-hand dribble working on Fields. Backs her way in. Turns around. Puts up a shot. Good. Maddie Bruggeman with her 11th point of the game. 44-28. 15:34 remaining. Crookston back up to 16, a 16-point lead after Thief River Falls started on a 5-0 run. Crookston's responded with a 5-0 run of their own. Now Fields, a turnaround bank off the glass, and she'll get her first points of the game. 44-30, Crookston leading. Now Bull puts up a shot. That's off the mark. Rebound. Prowlers, but then Chloe Bull knocks it away. Bruggeman on her knees and hands it off to Chloe Bull, and she's going to be fouled. And the foul is going to be the second personal foul on Fields. First team foul in the second half, and now at the line is Chloe Bull. First free throw off the mark. Chloe will be going to play basketball at UMC next year. And the second free throw is off the mark as well. So Bowl misses both free throws. The Prowlers grab the rebound, and Nicholas is going to tie up Weenan, and a jump ball is going to be called. So that'll be technically a steal for Nicholas, her third of the game. Weenan will check out. Gross will check back in. Gross had a nice first half. She had 5 points. Bringing the ball up. Chloe Bowl dumps a pass to her younger sister Morgan. Pass off to Bruggeman. She fakes the long shot. Leaves a pass to Nicholas. Now good ball movement for the Pirates. Bruggeman spins. Nothing there. Nice up and under, and she puts it in. Boy, Maddie Bruggeman putting on an absolute master class in post moves here in this game. 14:26 remaining. And a legal pick is going to be called. And that is going to be on the Thief River Falls Prowlers. That'll be the second personal foul on Bakken. The second team foul on the Prowlers. 46-30 the score. That'll be a double dribble on Chloe Bowl. (46-30), Crookston tying their biggest lead of the game. Well, the Pirate teams are off tomorrow, but basketball, boys and girls, will be hosting Monaga for a doubleheader. We'll have those on KROX TV. Now a nice step through. Off the mark for the Prowlers, Bakken. Bakken with it, kicks it out to Berg. Berg drives in, bounces a pass out. Gross cuts in, a bounce pass off to, well, just missing the layup is Bakken. The rebound grabbed, and now Morgan Bull comes in and rips it away. That'll be Morgan's first steal, and then a jump ball is going to be called. Also on Saturday, we'll have Pirate girls hockey as they're going to be taking on the War Road Warriors in the semifinals. Yes, they're meeting once again in the playoffs. This time it's not the section championship like it has been the previous 3 years. And a three from the far corner for Berg. She hits it. That'll be her 12th point of the game. Three-pointer for Berg. 46-33. Crookston will come right back. Chloe Bowl, travel. So a travel called on Bowl, and Thief River Falls will get the ball back. Trailing by 13. Again, Grace Bowl on the bench with 4 fouls. Gross has it for the Prowlers. Leaves a pass over to Bakken. And now up to the top of the key. Berg with another 3. Berg with back-to-back threes. She's on a 6-0 run by herself. It's now 46-36. And then the Pirates will come right back, and they'll get a bucket. That'll be Brooklyn Waldall, and that'll be her 10th point of the game. 48-36 now. Pirates leading again by 12, trying to keep that lead in double figures. Up to the top of the key. Berg drives into the lane. A right-hand layup is good. Berg taking the game over. She has the last 8 Prowler points. Back to a 10-point deficit for Thief River Falls. The Prowlers steal it away, and then a foul is going to be called. And that'll be on Morgan Bull. Her second personal foul. Inbound pass. Goes to Berg. Berg hands it off to Green. Green kicks it off right wing. Now a lob pass inside to Bakken. Bakken makes a move, turns around, puts up the shot. Is partially blocked by Waldall, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called. That'll be on Crookston. And that is going to be on Maddie Bruggeman. That'll be her first personal foul. Third team foul. And Crookston Pirate girls hockey, 9-2 winners over Detroit Lakes tonight. First free throw is good for the Prowlers. That's Vegan. Harper Vegan, the sophomore, gets her first point of the game. She'll shoot one more. And the second free throw is good. 48-40. Prowlers trail by single digits for the first time since they trailed, 30-22 with 4:34 remaining in the first half. Chloe Bowl at the top of the key. Picks up the dribble, leaves it off to Nicholas. Nicholas leaves it to Waldall. Brooklyn lobs a pass inside to Bruggeman. She has the ball knocked away, regains control, puts up the shot, and she's fouled. And Bruggeman's going to be at the line where she'll be shooting 2 shots. The foul is going to be the third personal foul on Vegan. Third team foul as well. 11:47 remaining. The free throw off the mark. And the free throw is good for Bruggeman. So she goes 1 of 2 from the line, makes it 49-40. A lot of time left here. Prowlers not panicking at all, but now a pass that's going to be grabbed by Nicholas. Nicholas drives in, and she is fouled by Gross. And Nicholas will be at the line where she'll be shooting 2 shots. Hallie's 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the game. She has 1 point. That'll be the 4th steal of the game for Hallie Nicholas. And the first free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Substitutions for Thief River Falls. Mazur checks in. Now a second free throw is good for Nicholas. 50-40. Nicholas goes 1 of 2. She now has 2 points in the game. Prowlers will come right back. Berg cuts right to the basket, pulls up for a short jumper, left it short, rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Zur, and it'll be Crookston ball. Full court pressure put on by the Prowlers. Crossover dribble with the ball. Bull. Now she'll cut by the defender into the lane. Goes all the way in and lays it in for 2. Chloe Bull with her 18th point. First points of the second half. 52-40. 11 minutes remaining. Crookston leading. Now Green with a shot. That's off the mark. Bull with the rebound. She'll speed into the front court. Now cuts in, drives, puts it up. No good, and a foul is going to be called. And that is going to be on Green. That'll be her second personal foul. And the 5th team foul. 10:49 left. 52-40. Chloe's first free throw is good. 53-40 now. Bull with 19 points. She's at the line shooting 1 more. And the second free throw is good. Bull hits both free throws. She now has 20 points in the game. Game high. Berg, she has 17. And coming back are the Prowlers, and a basket for Vegan. She'll have her 4th point of the game. 54-42. With the ball, Bull. She loses the ball, then trips up. And it'll be a turnover on Crookston. Weenan going to bring it up. Over to the right wing. Hands the ball off. Weenan, another very good tennis player. Weenan gets it. Fires up the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around. Green with it. She'll drive baseline. A little scoop shot. That's off the mark. Rebound is loose, and Chloe Bull comes away with it. She has the ball knocked away. She's on her knees, and a timeout called by Crookston. We'll take one as well. 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. 54-42. Crookston leading by 12. We'll be back right after this.
Looking for some family fun? Come to Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Sizzling hot, made-to-order pizza with all your favorite toppings. Cool off with our delicious hand-scooped ice cream. So many flavors and so much fun. And don't forget our game room, packed with excitement for kids of all ages. Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, Crookston, Minnesota. Call us or stop by today.
Good times to be together. Happy Joe's.
Again on our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update in girls hockey, Crookston beats Detroit Lakes 9-2. And the Pirates will advance to the semifinals on Saturday, 1 o'clock. They'll take on the Warroad Warriors once again. We'll have that on KROX Radio and KROX TV. And we don't have any result or update, Thief River Falls and International Falls. As soon as we get a score on that, we'll pass that along. On the right wing, Chloe Bull cuts towards the paint, leaves a pass off to Waldall. Now around the perimeter, Grace Bull, a three, that's good. Morgan Bull with the assist, Grace Bull with the three. 11 points now for Grace, who is back after getting that fourth foul earlier. 57-42. Pirates looking to go on a little run here, give themselves a little wiggle room. Waldall steals the ball, drives in, puts up the shot. It's blocked out of bounds. Last touch by Fields. It'll still be Crookston ball. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. So Pirate girls win 9-2 over Detroit Lakes. They advance in the playoffs. Take on the number 1 seed and ranked Warroad Warriors. Well, Warroad's been ranked number 1 for most of the year. And no doubt about it, they're one of the top teams in the state, as they have been each and every year for the past decade plus. Now Grace leaves it up top of the key to Chloe Bull. Back to Grace. Three-pointer near side. That's off the back of the rim. Goes straight up. Fields with the rebound. She gets it out to Berg. Long pass up to Green. Green zips it over to Bakken. Back in the post. Turns around. Nice move. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Bakken with a great use of the pivot there. She gets her 6th point of the game. Pirates come right back. And they'll get the bucket. Chloe Bull. 59-44, back to a 15-point lead. Pirates don't waste any time getting that basket back. 22 points for Chloe. Now the Prowlers, Green with a three. That's off the front of the rim. Grace with the rebound. She'll bring it up into the front court. Right hand dribble. Looking, leaves a pass inside to Waldall. Waldall picks up the dribble, leaves it out. Morgan Bull, a three-pointer, too strong, a rebound. Great box out by Green. Kept Chloe Bull off the boards, and then Chloe's going to be picking up a reach-in foul or a push foul. Was riding the Prowler player there a bit. That'll be her 2nd personal foul. Maddie Bergman will check back in. She's going to give Morgan Bull a breather. 59-44, Crookston leading, 8:09 remaining. Now Zer will check in. Green will check out. Weenan inbound pass to Fields. Fields turns around, puts up the shot too strong. Rebound, Grace Bull. Grace looks up the floor. Sees Fields coming from behind, so she stops for a second. Gets it over to Bruggeman, back up to Grace. Grace gets a pick and has the ball poked away. Inbounding. Well, just got a score here. Girls basketball. It was BGMR beating Warroad 53-32. Now Bruggeman, not sure if that was a pass or a shot or the ball slipped out of her hands. Either way, it's a jump ball, and Crookston will inbound. Fields will check out. Checking back in for Thief River Falls will be Vegan. No, Fields will stay in, and checking out will be Bakken. Grace Bowl inbounding. She lobs it up top of the key to Chloe. Chloe tries to get by the defender Zur. Has the ball knocked away off her knee out of bounds. And it will be Thief River Falls ball. Good call by the official. He was able to see that one like we did. 15-point lead for Crookston. 7:28 and counting remaining. Green will come in at the next dead ball for Thief River Falls. Pass over to the right wing. Gopher women. They knock off 10th ranked Iowa in Iowa. Shot put up. That's off the mark. Rebound. Chloe Bowl. And she's going to bring it up. Chloe with her 7th rebound of the game. Grace with it. Hands it off to Waldall. Now over to the left wing to Bruggeman. Bruggeman with a few dribbles. Lobs it over to Nicholas. She gets a pick from Bruggeman. Doesn't really use it. Leaves it back over to Chloe. Chloe skips a pass over to Waldall. Waldall tries to drive. Leaves it out to Grace Bowl. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Fires a 3. That's off the mark. Bruggeman with the rebound. That is her 9th of the game for Maddie. And then she's fouled. And the foul will be on Fields. That's her third personal. That's the 7th team foul. At the line will be Bruggeman. Checking into the game will be King. Fields will check out. Also in the game for the Prowlers, Vegan, Green. As the free throw is off the mark, it'll stay 59-44. Missing the front end is Bruggeman. And then the Prowlers will come right back, and they'll lay it in for 2. That's Berg, her 19th point of the ball game. 59-46. Still a lot of time left. Pirates with the ball, leading by 13. Nicholas leaves a pass over to Bruggeman. Bruggeman drives in, puts up a short little jumper, and hits it. Nadia Bruggeman gets 2 more. Nicholas with the assist. Long pass goes up, putting up the shot and rattling it home will be Vegan. That is her 6th point of the game. And a foul is going to be called on the Prowlers. That's going to be on King. So with 5:46 remaining, Grace Bowl at the line. Free throw is good. She'll get the bonus shot. 62-48. Grace Bowl with 12 points. Looking for her 13th, and the free throw is off the mark. Rebound grabbed by King. 62-48. Prowlers trailing. They have the ball. Green will cut right into the lane, puts up a shot, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Crookston. And that's going to be on Chloe Bowl. That'll be her 3rd personal, 5th team foul. Green at the line. 5:36 remaining. She gets the first free throw. Now 62-49. Green looking to get her team within 12. Second free throw, nothing but net. 62-50. Piper Green gets her 6th and 7th point of the game. And the Pirates are going to turn it over. So the Prowlers will have a chance to get it down to single digits with a 3 or 3-point play. Green, the inbounder, leaves it up top of the key. Now over to Berg. Berg dribbles up, leaves it back to Green. Now to the left wing. It'll go over to Vegan. Up top to Berg. Her three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Bruggeman grabs it. Bounces a pass off, but it goes out of bounds. That's the 10th rebound of the game for Bruggeman. But the Pirates turn it right back over. 5:17 left in the game. Berg gets the inbound pass. Thought about a three, but Waldall was right there. Now Berg knocked down to the ground. Diving for it, and King comes away with it. Gets it over. Now up to the top of the key. Weenan thought about a three, but Nicholas was there. Tries a pass inside. That's stolen away by Bull. Grace Bull. That'll be her third steal of the game, and she'll walk it up into the front court. Greeted by King. Lays a pass off to Bruggeman. Bruggeman gets it inside to Bull. Chloe puts up the shot, and a foul is going to be called. So the foul is going to be on Green. That'll be her third personal foul. That's the 9th team foul on Thief River Falls. Chloe Bull at the line. Shooting two. First free throw, no good. And we'll have Crookston Pirate Girls hockey on the radio and on video stream from East Grand Forks. First free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Bruggeman. So both free throws missed by the Pirates. But Bruggeman grabs her 11th rebound of the game. Now it'll be Grace Bull putting up a shot. That's off the mark. Rebound, Berg. She's going to speed into the front court. She drives right in, puts up the shot, no good, and a foul is going to be called. At the line shooting two will be Berg. Fouls on Maddie Bruggeman. Her second personal, 6-team foul. So after this, both teams are in the bonus. Crookston will be in the double bonus if they're fouled again. Berg at the line. Shooting two, 4:29 remaining. She hits the first free throw. She now has 20 points in the game. Now the second free throw for Berg. She puts her toes up to the line, and the second free throw good. 62-52. Prowlers trail. That's 21 points now for Berg. She has the Prowler team high. Now it's Waldall. Leaves it to Chloe Bull. She has the ball knocked away. And a reach-in foul is going to be called. So the foul is going to be on Piper Green. That'll be her fourth personal. That'll be the 10th team foul. Coach Praska asking for an explanation there with 4:17 remaining. And the free throw for Chloe Bull is good. 63-53. We'll have a substitution as Gross will check back in. Going to replace Piper Green with those four fouls. 4:17 remaining. A lot of time left. 11-point lead for Crookston. Chloe Bull looking to make it 12. Chloe with 23 points. Make it 24. 64-52. Crookston has the lead. Looking to take the regular season sweep. The two games with the Prowlers. Berg drives into the lane and puts it up. Boy, Berg, she has been fantastic. 23 points. Nice, strong move. Taking it right to the basket. 64-54. Prowlers trail by 10 and a travel for Fields. Fields was able to grab the ball. She was leaning. I think Fields saying, hey, I was maybe pushed a little bit, but to no avail. Tough break for the Prowlers, but Crookston will have the ball. It's going to be Nicholas inbounding. She's looking. Gets it in to Bruggeman. She'll put up the shot. That might have been partially blocked. Fields grabs the rebound. She gets it out to Berg. Long pass up. And the ball goes off the leg of Bakken. That's going to go into the backcourt, but it was touched by Grace Bull. They're saying she got a hand on it. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Some of the Pirate fans are counting 3, 2, 1. And Grace Bull will grab the rebound. That is her 5th of the game. Pirates going to take some time off the clock. Wise decision there. Well, maybe not, just because Grace Bull sees Maddie Bruggeman wide open underneath for a layup. You'll take that. And it's now 66-64, or 54, excuse me. Maddie Bruggeman now with 18 points. Gonna have a tough time picking our Pirate player of the game. A pass goes inside to Fields. She's gonna be fouled. 2:55 remaining. And now Fields is gonna be at the line as this free throw shooting contest continues. 2:55 remaining. 66-54. Fields at the line. Her first free throw, right-hand shot. That's off the mark. Gross checks out. Green will check back in. Now Fields with the free throw. Shot is off the back of the rim, and the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Berg. Both Berg and Chloe Bull were battling. Berg turns around. Gives a low 5 to Chloe Bull. A couple of pretty good athletes there, showing mutual respect to each other. Bringing the ball up. Grace Bull. Off to Chloe. Chloe gets it to Nicholas. Back to Chloe. Guarded by Green. She'll dribble up. Berg jumps it. But Chloe still at the dribble. Off to the right wing. 2.5 minutes remaining. Pass inside to Bruggeman. She'll drive. Puts it up off the glass. Too strong. Rebound. And Waldall will be called for the foul. So we'll go to the other side of the floor where the Prowlers will be shooting the bonus. Second personal on Waldall, 8th team foul. And at the line is Berg, where she's going to be shooting the bonus. So Berg at the line. 2:25 remaining. Free throw is good. 66-55. Berg now with 24 points. She's tied with Chloe Bull for the game high. Could take the game high here with this second free throw. Shot is good. 25 points for Berg. She has the game high. More importantly, she gets her team back within 10 points with 2:25 remaining, 66-56. The Crookston Pirates have the lead. They'll have the ball coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Minnesota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
After the timeout, Thief River Falls will put a full court press on. Inbound pass goes to Chloe Bull, back to Grace. Grace in the backcourt, has 5 seconds to get across. No, she just does. Another few seconds to spare. Grace leaves a pass off to Waldall. Waldall at the top of the key, back over to Grace. Now to Waldall. She looks around, lobs a pass over to Bruggeman. Bruggeman inside. Nicholas puts up the shot. That's off the mark, but a foul is going to be called. And that is going to be the fifth foul on Green. So she will foul out with 5 points. And 2 minutes remaining. At the line, Nicholas. Shooting 2. Free throw off the mark. Well, the Pirates have not shot the free throw very well here in the second half. Now the second free throw, that one is good. Nicholas goes 1 of 2. She is 3 of 6 from the free throw line. 67-56. Prowlers with a basket have a chance to get it down to single digits. Fields lobs a pass inside. That's going to be stolen away by Chloe Bull. Chloe gets another steal. That is her third of the game. Has it along the far sideline. Leaves it to Grace Bull. She'll drive by Bakken. Leaves it over to Waldall. Back over to Chloe. Chloe gets a pick. Leaves it to Nicholas. Now after the right wing to Grace. Inside to Waldall. Back to Grace. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Pirates milking down that shot clock. Chloe Bull cuts in, puts up the runner. That's off the mark. Rebound. Gross comes away with it. She'll dribble into the front court. Leaves a pass. That's going to be tipped away. Grace Bull grabs it. She's looking up the floor. Lost the ball. Regains control. Leaves it off to Chloe. Chloe in the paint. Triple team. Turns around. Puts up the shot. That's off the mark. And the Prowlers have the rebound. Bakken gets it out to Berg. Berg with it. She'll cut in. Leaves a pass up. Now it goes around the perimeter. Over to Gross. Gross inside. Back to Berg. Berg dribbles over to the right wing. And Waldall steals the ball away. She'll bring it over. 30 seconds left. And the Pirates going to solidify a second win over Thief River Falls this season. Down to about, maybe a half a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pirates shoot it with 1 second left in the game. It's all done. Well, it's done no matter, pretty much anyway. 4 seconds. And Bull will shoot the 3 off the front of the rim, just like we said she should. And that will be the end of the ball game as the Crookston Pirates come away with a 67-56 victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Crookston will improve to 5-15 on the season. Thief River Falls will have the same record as they'll drop to 5-15. Crookston will have the tiebreaker as they won both games over Thief River Falls, and that's going to be important because the two teams, they are right to neck and neck in the standings, as you'd expect, with identical records. So we'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk with Coach Hams. We'll also talk with our Pirate players of the game. And I think we'll get one or two here. We'll see. And we'll be back and have all of that coming up here in the post-game show. Crookston Pirates victorious by a final score of 67-56. Both teams are now 5-15 on the season. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag? Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Want to own a home, especially your first? Well then, welcome home to the Old National Bank Down Payment Assistance Program. We're here to help you from start to finish and make getting a mortgage a little easier. Plus, you may be eligible for up to $15,000 to use toward your down payment. How's that for a little easier? Everyone deserves a place to call home and a bank to help get them there. Connect with an Old National mortgage lender to learn more. Old National Bank. Get old in your new home.
Welcome back to the post-game show as the Crookston Pirates come away with a victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers, 67-56. Both teams are now 5-15 on the season. Let's take a look at the scoring. First for Crookston. Chloe Bull had 24 points. 20 points for Maddie Brueggemann. So there's 44 of your 67 right there. Then 11 points for Grace Bull, 10 points for Brooklyn Waldall, and 3 points for Hallie Nicholas. That'd be 37 plus 31. That is, let's just wait. So we'll have to do that math one more time. I think that might be 23 for Chloe Bull. But anyway, for the Prowlers of Thief River Falls, they were led by Taylor Berg. She had 25 points, the game high. Then after that, it drops down quite a bit. It was, 7 points for Piper Green, who fouled out with 2 minutes remaining. 6 points for Bakken, 6 points as well for Vegan, 5 points for Gross, and then 3 points for Weenan and 2 points for Fields. That was the scoring for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Again, leading all scorers was Taylor Berg. She had 25 points, 18 of those in the second half. And Crookston comes away with a 67-56 victory. It was 39-23 at the half, and the Prowlers played a little better in the second half. Crookston missed a lot of free throws in that second half as well, but they're able to hold on for the 67-56 victory. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we will have the second half, we'll have the Coach Ham's interviews. We'll also talk with our Pirate Player of the Game. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-game show. Again, the final score, the Crookston Pirates 67 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers 56. We'll be back with the rest of the post-game show coming up right after this.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
Softball,
Baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band.
choir,
visual arts,
Speech.
theater.
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
With the fall season right around.
There you go. Nice game.
You deserve the best. Earn your degree.
And welcome back to the post-game show as we're now joined by our Pirate player of the game. It's Maddie Brueggemann. She had 20 points, 11 rebounds, had a couple steals as well. And she joins us now as the Crookston Pirates come away with a 67-56 victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And first of all, Maddie, congratulations on the win. How does it feel?
Thank you. It feels really good. Turf is always one of our best matchups and someone we like to get a win against.
You were able to jump out to a 4-1 lead. It was sort of back and forth for a while. You had a basket to make it an 8-6 lead, and it seemed like you were really using the post moves pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I was told before the game that I'd probably have an advantage there, and so that was kind of part of our game plan was to get it into the post, and I tried to do as best as I could.
Through the first half, it was close for a while. Then you were able to build a double-digit lead, and how important was that?
It was really important to get us all moving. We're all excited out there for each other, and just helped us drive a lead.
Coming into the game, you didn't play any JV for maybe the first time this year. Some of you girls, was that nice, or did you miss it, or what was it like?
It was really nice. We all missed it a little bit, but it was really good to have the 7th and 8th grade girls there in the game and at practice. They've brought a lot of energy, and they've all worked really hard to be there.
And you get to use all of your energy for the varsity game.
Yeah, that's also nice.
So you lead at halftime. It was 34-23. Or 39-23, excuse me, and you lead by 16 points. What was the message at halftime?
Our main message was just finish the game and keep doing what we were doing, and we were expecting them to come out and maybe a few different things and to just adapt as best as we could.
They got it down to 8 points a couple of times, but you were able to get it back to that double-digit lead. And how important was that, just keeping them from going on any kind of a big run?
I think it just kept us all safe, kind of cheering each other on and moving on from the little mistakes helped us to maintain our lead big.
When your coaches told you were going to have an advantage, it seems like you took advantage of that. You had 20 points, 11 rebounds is what I had you for. And were you feeling it throughout the game tonight?
Yeah, it was a good game. I guess we were just all excited and helped out my teammates by my back and everything.
Did you know that you were pretty even with Thief River Falls in the standings, so you knew this was important?
Yeah, we saw that they had just jumped ahead of us, so we were really hoping to get a win to put us in a better place for sections.
And now, if they're close to you at all, you have the tiebreaker, so you have that advantage, which is huge.
Yeah, I guess we'll just see what the seeding comes out as.
You just keep winning. Doesn't matter where they are, right?
Yeah.
So how's the season gone so far? It's you've been a little short-handed. Are you guys getting used to playing quite a bit?
Yeah, it's hard to have low numbers, especially when sickness comes around in the winter and injuries, but we're a pretty close group, and we stay together, and it helps us together.
How is the school year gone?
It's going.
It's school?
Yeah.
What is your favorite class? Do you have one?
Probably math.
Okay. What are you looking at doing? Have you thought about that for a degree in college, or?
No, not really. Maybe just play basketball or softball, one of the two.
You're still young.
Yeah.
Right. Your parents are who?
Chris and Stacy Brueggemann.
Okay. And your siblings are?
Hallie and Carter Brueggemann.
Okay. Almost got you there. And as other sports that you're involved in are?
I'm only in softball.
Okay. And you've, well, obviously softball, looking forward to another good year, but you've had some success at the plate and also defensively as well.
Yeah, we're low numbers and young girls, but we do what we can.
Yeah. Overall thoughts on the win? Obviously nice to get a win here against Thief River Falls, the rival, and you beat them to have the tiebreaker advantage. And you have a lot of important games left, don't you?
Yeah, it was a great win tonight, and hopefully it'll help motivate us against Monaga on Saturday.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for talking with us, Maddie, and we wish you best of luck against Monaga on Saturday. We'll see you here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That is Maddie Brueggemann. We thank her for talking with us here in the post-game show. And again, she had 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 steals we had her for in the game. Pretty solid outing there. Now we're going to talk with her head coach, as Coach Hams is here. And Coach, congratulations on the win. And it was back and forth early on, and then you're able to build a double-digit lead about halfway through the first half. And just the girls played, I thought, a very solid game.
Yeah, for sure. This is a big one for us. This is a big win for us. They were one spot ahead of us in sections, and to win this game and to win by the way we did, it's reassuring to know that we can still do things and we can still run the ball and do the things that we know how to do. And it'll be interesting to kind of see what we end up being at the end, because we're going to play against some teams that are kind of like these guys, and I think it'll be good games for the rest of the year for us. And I think we'll be able to get a couple more wins. And overall, I have to be proud. They played well, they did things well. Yeah. We were almost 100% from the free throw line for about half the game, and then we kind of started to struggle. And those are some of the points that we could have got that we probably would have won by a little bit more. But I think overall, defensively, offensively, we did things well. We did the things we wanted to do.
Yeah, I had you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of 9 from the free throw line in the first half, which you'll take that any half.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those are free points. If we get that opportunity, it's a wide open shot, just you in the basket, and if we can get those ones to go in, they can help us decide games.
You led 39-23 at halftime. It was 18-14, about a little shy of halfway through. Then you go on a 9-0 run. Chloe had 4 points. Waldall had a basket, and then Maddie Bruggeman had a big 3-point play on a very nice post move. But Bruggeman, who we just talked to, had some beautiful post moves tonight.
Yeah, and we talk about it in practice all the time. We try to get her the ball as much as we can. If we can see that there's a mismatch there, if she has a little bit of an advantage on somebody, we're trying to get her the ball as much as we can, and we're working on post moves with her, and we're just trying to expand her game even more. She's already got a good game as it is, and we're trying to get it to go more and more and more. And like when we get the ball into her, we're confident that she's going to get it. We're confident that she's going to score and maybe get that N1. I think she had a couple of those tonight that were kind of huge for us.
She probably has no idea who Hakeem Olajuwon is, but she sort of looks, she has some pretty sweet moves just like he did back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I say some names to these girls, and I ask them if they know who that is, and they have no clue who it is. So it's kind of funny to realize that they don't really, they don't know the old names and how it used to be. And, everyone just knows the Stephen Currys and the LeBron Jameses now, and they don't look into depth of the guys that used to put in the work and put in the technique to be able to have to be the big name, not just automatically get the big name.
You led by 16 at halftime. Obviously, you had to be more than happy with that.
Yeah, for sure. Message coming out of the locker room, was we got to finish. We got to finish the game. They're going to try to chip away as much as they possibly can and try to get themselves back in this game. We can't let that happen. We got to shut down their momentum. We got to do the things that we do. We got to be smart. We had Grace Bull in foul trouble right at the end of the half. I think she went into half with 4 fouls, and it was 3 fouls, and then came into the second half and fouled almost probably 2 minutes in. So we had to sit her down for a little bit, let her cool herself down, and then once I put her back in, I said you got to be cautious. You can't foul out. We need you, and we need you to be in this game to help us finish this game. You can't foul out, and she managed to not foul out, and she had some pretty big buckets in the second half without getting those fouls.
Thief River Falls was able to get it within an 8-point game, just shy of halfway through, but I thought it was impressive how you answered and were able to build it back up to a double-digit lead right away and keep it at that point the rest of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And I told these girls, I said, we got to use the clock. We got to use the clock to our advantage. We got 36 seconds on the shot clock. That takes 36 seconds away from game time. If we can get down the court, if we can break their press, it was a man press that turned into just a one-on-one. So if we can get that to be a thing and get across half court and kind of sit around for a little bit, set some people up, set up some good shots, and overall I thought we did that very well. We set Maddie up quite a few times on a quick little roll that was able to get her wide open to get her the points that she needed, and those were big points if we can run the clock down and still come out of it scoring.
You get a win. You improve to 5-15, and more importantly, have the tiebreaker with Thief River Falls if it comes down to that. So that's good news as well. So that automatically gives you a spot higher already. But now you have a lot of big games left. Every game is a big game as you're trying to move up in the standings a little bit, and you could do that here with a good stretch the rest of the way.
Yeah, for sure. This is a good start to the week. We were able to take Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, get ready for it, and Saturday we got a tough one. We're just going to try to get through that one as much as we can, try to do the best we can, and maybe we can shock the world or shock some people and do some good things and compete with that team. And then we got a couple games coming up that we can definitely come out with a win. And I think if we go on a good stretch here and win some games, I think we'll be placed pretty good, and I think we'll get a good opponent to play for a play-in game that will have a, well, I'm not saying that we won't have a chance, but we'll have a little bit of a chance to be able to compete and make it a good game instead of just a one-sided affair where one team is just kind of getting in scot-free. We want to, even if we have to play a team that thinks they're going to get in scot-free, we're going to put up a fight. We're going to try to make a big upset and do some things that we want to do.
That's well, it won't be. Well, it might be March. Hopefully, it's March when you're still playing, but that's why they call it March Madness. Anything can happen.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've seen a lot of Cinderella stories. Maybe we could be one of those teams that gets that Cinderella story.
Get hot at the right time. That's all that matters. As long as you're playing your best into the tournament time, whatever happens, as long as you're playing the best you can, that's all that matters.
Yeah, for sure. If we can get hot right then and there, I think we'll be good. We could make a good run.
Yep, that's for sure. Coach, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you back here Saturday.
Thank you.
That is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Hams. We thank him for talking with us here in the post-game show as the Pirates come away with a 67-56 victory. And let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We have some scores, obviously, to pass along here, and let's look at them. First, in high school girls hockey, congratulations to the Crookston Pirates. They took care of business tonight as they beat the Detroit Lakes Lakers 9-2, as you're able to listen to on KROX and watch on KROX TV as well. Thief River Falls, they beat International Falls 15-0. So the Prowlers will take on East Grand Forks at 3:30 on Saturday in East Grand Forks. Crookston will take on Warroad at 1. We'll have the pregame at 12:30 right here on KROX Radio. In 8AA, we have one final. Roseau beat Brainerd 5-2. Buffalo and Alexandria, they were tied at 1 apiece last we saw. Girls basketball, as you just watched right here on KROX TV, Crookston beat Thief River Falls 67-56, and JV Thief River Falls won 45-36. Women's basketball, the UMC Golden Eagles beat the Northern State Wolves 68-48. A nice win on the road for the Golden Eagle women. Big win there. And in men's basketball, a final. It was Northern State beating UMC 78-71. And let's type that in quick here, as that just became final a little bit ago. 78-71, Northern State gets the victory over UMC men. We don't have any junior high boys basketball scores, but we do have high school hockey. It was Thief River Falls beating Red Lake Falls 6-3. That's an important win for the Prowlers. And also Park Rapids, they beat Kitson County Central by a score of 5-2. Park Rapids beats Kitson County Central, so that is a good win for Park Rapids. And other scores that we have on the hockey side, I'm just clicking through here. That might be it. I just doesn't look like I can. Oh, there it is. Detroit Lakes, they beat Little Falls by a score of 3-0. So Detroit Lakes continues to play some pretty good hockey there. Now on to the boys basketball side of things. It was Nevis. They beat Fertile Beltrami 62-55 in a battle of two of the top teams in the state. So that would have been a fun one to watch. That was at Nevis. A lot of big guys. Nevis has 6'8", 6'6", 6'6". The Fertile Beltrami 6'7", 6'6", 6'6", or something like that. So that was a pretty good one there with those two teams. Taking a look at some other boys basketball scores across northwest Minnesota. And we have Warroad. They beat Badger Greenbush Middle River 69-29. And then you also had Cass Lake Bena beating LaPorte 90-41. It was Red Lake County. They beat Foston by a score of 85-52. Kitson County Central beat Warren Alvarado Oslo 70-54. Big win for Kitson on that one. Ada Borup West beat Bagley 78-67. Northern Freeze beat Roseau 83-81. And Breckenridge beat Norman County Easteel and Hitterdal 81-62, and Sacred Heart beat Thief River Falls 69-57. And in other scores that we can pass along on the boys basketball side of things that we haven't passed along to you already, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of other scores out there. East Grand Forks did beat Park Rapids 79-41. On the girls' side of things, it was Goodridge Grigla. They're leading Stephen Argyle. 12 minutes left in the game. Last update there, 38-29. Ada Borup West beat Bagley 81-40. Kelliher Northholm, they beat Warren Alvarado Oslo 62-36. So a big win there for Kelliher Northholm. Right now saying we're the top team in the section. And other scores, Walker Hackensack Akeley beat LaPorte 68-38. And then you have Roseau, they beat the Northern Freeze 77-49. And Cass Lake Bena beat Hinckley Finlayson 60-44. And Manoman-Waban, they beat Clearbrook Gonvick 74-28. BGMR beat Warroad 53-32. Kitson County Central, they beat Red Lake County Central 66-54. Big win for KCC. Wadena Deer Creek beat Henning 66-40. Frazee, they beat Detroit Lakes 82-54. Frazee has one of the top players in the section. There's no doubt about that. 2,000-plus point score. We already told you Roseau beat the Northern Freeze. And, yeah, that should about do it on our scoreboard. East Grand Forks beat Park Rapids 66-43. Monaga beat Verndale 75-18. So those are the scores that we have on our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. And in college basketball tonight, the Gopher women, they get a big win on the road at Carver Hawkeye Arena, 91-85. So Gopher men knock off 10th-ranked Michigan State yesterday at the Barn, the third top 25 opponent the Gophers have beaten at the Barn this year. And then the Gopher women the next day at Iowa knock off 10th-ranked Iowa, 91-85. That is about it on the our post-game show. Again, the final score, it was the Crookston Pirates 67, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 56. Both teams are now 5-15 on the season, and we'll have Pirate boys and girls basketball doubleheader on KROX Radio Saturday, or KROX TV, excuse me, on Saturday. It'll be 1 o'clock is the girls game, and about or 1:30, and then about 3:30 for the boys game. And we'll have both of those on KROX. And we'll also have on KROX Radio and KROX TV, we'll have Pirate Girls Hockey as they take on Warroad in the Section 8A Girls Hockey semifinals. That gets underway at 1. We'll have the pregame to that at 12:30. Again, hockey on KROX Radio and KROX TV. Basketball, that'll be on KROX TV only. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great evening. We'll have the story, stat scores, pictures, the comments with Maddie Brueggemann and also Coach Hams available on our website, kroxam.com. Click on sports. Thanks for listening, and we'll have a doubleheader of Climax Fisher basketball on KROX Radio tomorrow evening. You're watching Crookston Pirate Athletics on the KROX video stream. It's brought to you by the University of Minnesota Crookston, Egg Country, Grove Mechanical, Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream Parlor, the Crookston Public School District, American Crystal Sugar Company, Christian Brothers Ford, Riverview Health, Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, Hugo's Family Marketplace, the City of Crookston, CHS Egg Services, State Farm Andy Omen, Crookston Valley Co-op, Northland Community and Technical College, along with the Crookston and Foston Eye Clinics, all bringing you Crookston Pirate video stream on KROX.